Everybody, welcome to Shift Happens. You can speak now. Week number 363. You can speak now. Speak. He's new.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah,
What are we speaking about today, guys?
So here we got the Clag, who's actually he's like so outspoken now. Of course, we'll have to see in 364 how outspoken he is. Let me see the look at 364. What's your look gonna be? No, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be this. Does your parents watch these videos?
My mom does.
I am not responsible for what happened to him the 4th of July weekend. Please understand that. What's your dad's name? Steve. Not my bad at all, Steve. So, got it?
Got
Make
it.
sure you tell your mom of that too. And grandma.
Uh-oh.
I don't want grandma to do that. So, Krista did it.
It was my bad.
So we're here. We got this dude joining us. Pops, thanks for sending him our way. So, who are you?
I'm Clark Hadley. I'm a student at Life University.
It's like being interviewed right now, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you ever watch our shifts?
I have watched a couple of them,
Okay.
not the first 362 though.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate his honesty. You know what that means? I've watched any of them. So anyway, carry on. Say a couple words about the shift, though. Do you have a Twitter?
Not one that I'm active on, no.
Perfect. Don't get active on it. Certain people that you will not want to accept as a friend, I will tell you at the end of this. That's right, Mikey. That you don't want to be friends with. Okay. For some weird reason, and I don't know why. How come he doesn't like us?
What?
Which one? There's 3 of them.
Yeah, how come they don't like us? What we do to them?
They all
What do I
end
think of
in
them?
IE.
Nothing. What's that?
They all end in IE, don't they? Mikey, Poppy.
Ricky Bobby.
We could have sent out some evidence.
Ooh, we can send a pile of evidence. We'll fill you in later. But we'll tell you not to accept on Facebook. Because it's awful. You've not accepted them, right? I haven't blocked. So, because I got tired of their stupid messages. It's like, so now they just write blogs about us. Which is weird. Well, not about me, they wrote about him.
Okay.
So, but anyway, so tell us about yourself. Because we have this done in 5 minutes. So.
Okay, alright, so
No.
I have 1 year left at chiropractic school.
Yeah, you got to pay those loans back.
Got to, so that's why I'm here, learning from the best of the best in the business. So I can do that as fast as possible. Go back to Rochester, New York, join the family's practice up there.
How long's your dad been in practice?
My dad has been in practice since 1991, serving the rock for 26 years.
Very cool. So I think when I met your dad like 4 years ago, I think Pop picked me up at the airport. Made me ride in the back seat, which I thought was weird.
His imaginary friend sits up front.
Ah, he doesn't really. So Life. What's been the coolest thing at Life Chiropractic College? Just still Life Chiropractic College today.
Absolutely. Coolest thing at Life Chiropractic College is just being in the mecca of chiropractic.
Okay.
Marietta lives and breathes chiropractic. You talk to everybody. They remember Sid Williams. They remember all that.
Drop the keys.
Drop the keys. That's right.
Do you guys know what that means?
Uh-uh.
Okay. You know what that means? Nothing's bigger than life.
That's right.
So, God, I used to, I went to DE like once. Nothing is bigger than life, and he dropped the keys, and I was like in awe of him.
Oh yeah.
So
People are still in awe.
he was amazing. He did a lot. So I think the coolest thing at Life, which is really unfortunate. My passion's always been the chiropractors who went to jail for us. Palmer finally, where I went, showed something. But Life's got this thing. It's like, I don't know how you describe it. It's like a little building.
It's the bell tower is what it's called.
And every name of every chiropractor that ever went to jail for chiropractic, their name is there. I spoke at Life probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I remember I went there and Sean went with me and I took a picture of every person's name. And here's the cool thing. I know something of every person on there.
Oh, that's very cool.
And so she would say, and she'd quiz me, what about this one, what about that one? Just because these guys, I mean, they went to jail for us to practice chiropractic. So really, I mean, with the exception of Palmer's little thing they have on the wall, Life's the only one that recognizes that, which is they should. So, but anyway, tangent. So you've been here now for, you've been in the office for about 3.5 weeks. Or no, 3 days, I'm sorry.
That's right.
3.5 days.
So, geez, where'd that time come
To
So,
some chiropractors, it might seem like that.
exactly. Maybe it might. So, I mean, what's been the biggest thing you've been like, oh, this, I mean, that you've noticed?
Biggest thing is that you guys are unabashedly chiropractors. You're not ashamed of what you guys do. You tell people exactly what needs to be done. You find their problems and you fix it.
Okay.
Which I really appreciate that.
But that's your dad.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
you grew up in that culture, right?
Absolutely.
And your brother practices with your pops.
Yes, he does. Yep, been there for about 1.5 years now.
Okay. So have you started clinic at Life?
Yes, I'm in the outpatient clinic at Life
Okay.
University.
Tell us about
now.
that.
So we do our first 2 quarters of clinic, we just see students, and then we do 3 quarters in the outpatient clinic. So we have the community of Marietta is welcome to come see the student clinic, or in the outpatient clinic, and we can see people in there, and it's a lot of fun. And then after this, I have 2 more quarters in there, and I'll go do a peak experience. So I have to find an office where we're doing the same thing, learning their systems and seeing people in the community. So it's really great to be able to do that under the direction of some really great chiropractors that we have at school.
Do you have somebody picked out?
For the peak program, I do not know.
Is Brett Wartenberg? Hi, Brett. I don't know if he's in. He used to be in Marietta. When I was still working with Dr. Troxel, I was still a intern.
Okay.
I think Brett had graduated school and came there afterwards, and see if he's still out there.
All right, I will.
I know. At one time he was in Marietta. Another really good dude, Brad Ankers.
Okay.
You know, I'll tell a quick story about Brad Ankers. What a pure guy he is. You guys don't even know the story. We had a horse show friend of ours, Banks Reedy. Matt, you guys remember this?
Yeah.
Banks came over the hill, young kid, I don't know, 19, 20 years old at the time, and there was a semi there and he couldn't stop and boom, hit it. Banks should have lived. And Banks was struggling with, recovering, walking, moving, stuff like that, and we finally convinced, not really convinced because his dad came to me, he said, I'm willing to try, they'd given up on it. You know, we've tried everything, and he just was struggling with recovering, and without going to the whole story. But it's on one of the shifts, we talked about it. But finally, George had contacted me and said, I want to get Banks a chiropractor. And so I contacted a couple chiropractors that were close to because he's from Mississippi, a couple chiropractors that were close to where Banks was at. And all these 2 or 3 chiropractors I called was like, well, he's got to come to us. I was like, the dude's
Can't.
almost paralyzed. He can't. Well, we're not going to see him. So Brad Ankers, and you're the boss, Brad. I reach out to Brad, and he lives, an hour away, probably 45 minutes away. Brad drives there one way, 45 minutes, and would go there, and he started to adjust Banks. And Banks has started making progress and started recovering. And so, and I told Brad, send me the bill, I'm going to pay it. Because the Reedy family is friends of ours, horse show friends of ours. And Brad went through, I don't know, a dozen or so times, I don't remember, it just continued until Banks was released. Finally, I was like, dude, send me the bill, I'll pay your care, I'll pay for your time, and he's like, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, that's what a pure duty is, so that's another guy to look up out there.
Okay, absolutely.
Brad is I think I told did I tell correctly on what Ankers did?
Yeah.
He's a pure dude, so. We'll start here, what kind of questions you got for him so we can get back to work? How was the food at dinner Wednesday night? Was I spot on?
Oh, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Excellent chicken. Cinnamon buns the next morning.
Next
were
morning?
even better. Yeah.
Yes, farm overload?
Excellent.
Did you go there too?
No, but I had cinnamon roll.
So you got a question for him? We'll go in reverse order.
Yeah, what are you going to take from here that you're going to start applying in student clinic?
I'm going to start applying communication to a higher level, telling people about the vertebral subluxation and not being afraid to talk about it.
Weird concept.
That's right.
Yeah. Pricey?
What'd you learn from those 2 sitting over there, and the other 2 that we had?
Good call.
I learned that you have to be ultra organized and able to serve as many people as I want to be able to see. And able to do that, you need to take care of your staff, and they'll take care of you.
There you go.
They do a great job to take care of us. Thank you,
They
ladies.
do.
I love you. So,
What would you change about this office?
I wouldn't change a damn thing.
all right, so there you have it. So, we're perfect. So, ladies, you got any questions for him?
Not that I can think of.
Would it make you nervous to spend a weekend on the river with her family?
I think I can handle it.
He'll learn.
I haven't met him yet though, so maybe I'm really too soon.
Was it? Grandma Shirley, I'm just going to say, whatever you see the following weeks on the look on his face, I had nothing to do with it. Nothing. So with that,
Okay.
all right,
See you next
Brad or people, thank you very much.